Long Beach, California, long known as a waterfront playground. Long sandy stretches, the ocean, the bay, the marinas, a paradise by the Pacific, with more sunny days than any other major metropolis. It's a bustling beachside burb that locals love and makes tourists turn out by the thousands. But when the sun goes down, something sinister starts to rise. Welcome to Haunted Long Beach, where the fun comes to a frightening stop and ghosts come out to play. We're taking you to some of the spookiest spots in town, where the dead didn't always go gentle into the good night.
Please come and play with me.
Long Beach's country club was built on old land with old money. Homes in this Los Cerritos neighborhood have long and often troubled histories, and more than a few, you can be sure, are haunted. Maybe quietly haunted, with their current living residents startled at times by unexplained occurrences, rattling cupboards, tap water turning on and off, dishes migrating from cupboards to tabletops, doors slamming, the occasional gauzy apparition floating through the dining room, a ghost of a deceased former resident, perhaps unwilling, even in death, to leave the beloved home. As we always do this time of year, the Post ventured out looking for ghosts, combining deep, intrepid investigative journalism with trick-or-treating, and we figured the country club area would be crawling with ghosts. After a couple of failed attempts to locate ghosts at Rancho Los Cerritos and Virginia Country Club golf course, we decided to just drive around until we found a regular haunted house. We passed Igor's Alley, Little People Land, and other spots steeped in urban legend and folklore, before blundering into a house on Country Club that looked haunted. Big trees with branches that looked like flailing arms, an unpainted house with window shades closing, giving it a long abandoned look, a hearse parked out in front with a casket in the back, those sort of things. Contrary to everything we've learned from haunted house movies, we knocked on the door, using the haunted cast iron knocker. No one came to the door, but a package on the porch bore the haunted house owner's name. We wrote it down and found the phone number. Turns out the owners of the home, Skylar and Lisa McPherson, are perhaps the only homeowners in Los Cerritos who aren't afraid of the house. In fact, they celebrate its hauntedness, even while steadfastly denying that it is. A glance at the two-story house, standing alone in a dirt lot, disheveled and strangely barricaded against sunlight, and any other hint of joyful nature. It's enough to tell you it's a haunted house. Halloween is by far our favorite holiday, confessed Lisa, standing next to a velvet painting of Dracula and a disembodied baby doll's head with glowing green eyes. A few feet away was a killer clown mask. Perhaps Skylar and Lisa have been in the house too long. They become used to the horror. More likely, they just enjoy it, reveling in the fact that their house draws hundreds, perhaps thousands of visitors on and around Halloween. Nor does the hearse that's perpetually parked alongside of the house, with a silver casket in the back, which may or may not be occupied by a corpse or an undead body, do anything but suggest to visitors that the property has something otherworldly about it.
Come some help, man.
Visitors come in big numbers on Halloween, skirting the home's boundaries, glancing cautiously at the ghostly and macabre figures crowding the front yard. The ghouls, the giant spiders, unidentifiable figures with X's for eyes, bodies swaying from the tree branches. Skylar has lived here since his mother moved into the house in 1973. So for him, and for his wife, there's nothing to see here, at least not for them. Other people like you and me, who are not used to the horrors of the house, may feel differently, and stay clear of the house on Country Club Drive, especially on Halloween. Never on Halloween.